What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about today is the next part of who you should be powering up. This is part 5, and what I do is I go through different cards and I kind of see how they play, and I let you know if they're worth the power up. Now, you can see in the top right that we have since upgraded to an 87 overall. I believe the last time that I did one, we were at an 85 overall, so we've hopped up 2 points, okay? Make sure you check out the other ones just so you guys understand that these players are probably the cards that I'm going to continue to upgrade with some exceptions. All right, so look, this is the situation. We're going to start on the offensive side of the ball. The last time that we did something, I didn't have Zach Martin powered up. Okay, now with the whole way that the Cowboys line is going, I've been getting some interesting questions. Travis Frederick has been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. Prayers to him. Hopefully his doctors and everything can handle it. The good news about it is other players have had this in the past and they have been able to still play football. So, obviously it's all about the man's health first. A lot of you guys are like, yo, bro, I just need him to play well. Me, I'm different. I don't know him. I don't have an issue with him. So, to me, I think he's one of the greatest that's playing right now at the center position. And I just want him to have a full recovery. He has gotten several treatments and he's feeling a little bit better, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep his card powered up and everything like that. And just whatever happens, happens. Because it's not like, yo, bro, you know what? Yo, he ain't gonna get no more power-ups. Let me get him out of here. No, don't worry about it, bro. He'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? He's already gotten some treatment, so we'll see what goes on with that. So I've already told you in a previous video that he's worth the power-up. He is right now, and he's still a suitable center going forward regardless. But, I just wish him nothing but the best, all right? So Zach Martin, right, this is what we're getting from him. We have him up to an 89 overall. Now, you can see with all of his stats right here, these are pretty serious business stats. The only thing about him is, you see that 90 lead block? That's a very, very huge. That's a very, very huge stat. You might be like, yo, bro, why is his run block power and his run block finesse, his pass block power, why are they high 80s? Why couldn't they be in the 90s? You don't really have to worry about that. What I'm trying to explain to you guys is this, right? Last year, the impact blocking was very, very huge. This year, it doesn't seem like that has as much impact as it did before. It looks like you have to have good pass block, good run block, and then you need like these new things, the run block power, run block finesse, those type of things. If they're in the high 80s, what you'll notice when you run a pitch to his side, or if you ID the mic to a player on his side, is that he really, really takes that player out of the play. A lot of you guys were very, very happy that I explained that. Like, yo, listen, bro, this is the way we're supposed to be doing it. These are the players that you need because they actually do perform well. Regardless of the blitz that's being sent or anything like that, they do actually perform well. So I would stay with Zach Martin. He also was taken out of a preseason game, but again, these guys are going to be ready to go, I believe, for the most part during the regular season. So they should be getting continuous upgrades. You should be watching and looking out for them to see how far they go with that. Okay. Another new addition is Odell Beckham Jr. Now, at level 44, you get to get him for like $4, right? So what I did was I was like, you know what? We can play around with him right now. Some of you guys are like, yo, bro, get the diamond and keep going. I don't know if I want to do that because I don't know if he's going to be a starter for me. He can't. The problem is, he might be better than, the other guy that's there. What's it? Tyreek Hill. But Tyreek Hill is still 3 speed points faster. Now, if I were to get 50 Giants players and give him that +3 speed and have him at a 92, would I start him? Yeah, he probably is a better player overall than Tyreek Hill in the game. Obviously, his beat press is a lot higher. He's a nightmare to cover. But the thing about it is, I'm not with this Team Diamond stuff where I got to spend an additional $350 and stuff like that. Even though I can always get the card, take him down, downgrade him, and put the card back, I don't want to start playing around with that. I think that what I have him at right now, he's a good slot receiver in case I have to be an idiot and start running drag routes because somebody comes out playing the most stupidest coverage ever. I think he's suitable for me where he's at. But the outside receiver position always gives me a threat with Tyreek Hill and Randy Moss on the outside. So the reason that I stopped it right here, I just want to make sure that everybody understands that, is I'm not in the business of trying to get these, this whole situation of these, the upgrades with the Team Diamonds or whatever and trying to see, how they're playing. I'm pretty sure 89 speed is pretty good because when I had Randy Moss, before I powered him all the way up, and I had his 85 overall card and he was an 88, he was pretty fast. So 89 speed is probably really good, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to invest in OBJ right now. I would rather invest in my defensive side of the ball to make sure that I can stop annoying run plays and stuff like that. So what I'm focused on at this point is probably trying to get my D lineman up to par because I don't know if the way that they're playing right now is more suitable enough for me. Only Vita Vea is the actual, like, he's just a monster. But I need somebody else on the other side of him because Marcel Darius at an 80 overall is just not cutting it. So this guy, statistically, I could go after this Team Diamond, just buy it, not complete the set. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to complete the set. I don't have time for that. But I could buy the card outright and just put it in there and then see exactly what happens with that if I wanted to. But it would force me to have him be a starter with an 89 speed when I have a guy with 92. And I just don't know if I want to do that yet. Like, that's not something that, I don't know about that. I'm probably not going to go that route. But where he is right now, I've used him in game. He's pretty fast off the rip. And that beat press shows. So if you have an idiot that keeps on, like, pressing you, doing all kinds of foolishness, 84 is pretty good where he is right now. He's getting off the press. So, that's just an example of, what exactly is going on. I'm going to show you really quickly with the power up Randy Moss, what I'm talking about that beat the press. Plus, he gets additional beat press. Let me just go right here. I'm just going to go to the actual card and show you what I'm talking about. Because he gets it because I'm going, what is that, the deep threat? No, go deep. The go deep chem adds the beat press. So right now he's at a 92, and it shows on Randy Moss. Because if you press him, he'll get those glitchy animations where he just throws you out of the way and continues to go forward. So that's good news for all of us. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind and make sure that you regularly understand that that's what's actually happening with that whole situation. So his would actually go up, and he would probably be a little bit more useful. But again, to spend that coin, I'm just not about that life, bro. Like, I'm not for a wide receiver that's going to be in the slot. My outside guys are more than people fear these guys when they come out. Because when you try to stop my run, they're going deep, and it's nothing you can do about it. The final guy that I'm going to tell you that you need to upgrade right now, Bruce Smith. Now with him, I got pretty lucky because EA gave me some out of packs. Now my pack luck is usually garbage, but EA definitely 100% gave me some love. All right. When you look at his attributes, the one thing that is very interesting about him, the block shedding, he has a higher block shedding than Bosa, and then he also has the finesse moves and the power moves, right? So this is what happens. A lot of you guys don't understand how to really use these cards. This is what happens. You see, like, he has such good stats. I don't really need to blitz. That's what you guys have to understand. In Madden 19, a lot of people are complaining about, oh, yo, the patch this, the patch that. I don't think the patch made the game worse. I think the patch made the game actually, like, it was already the way it was, and it tried to take away from stuff that was actually making the game bad. Now, there are a couple bugs that are still going on. People have been, tweeting me at GmiasWorld, let me know what's going on. Please send me the feedback, or you could go directly to the document. EA Sports has a document where you can actually put your own feedback in, and we can figure out what's actually going on that shouldn't be happening. But as far as the way that they block shed, it's pretty suitable to the way that the actual the actual league is. Like, this guy is good enough right now. Like, if I was supposed to send a 3-man rush, and I was just playing coverage because I'm playing an idiot that's just doing the weirdest things possible and throwing the ball through my face, he would probably get pressure regardless, okay? Because he has all three of those things, the power moves, the finesse moves, and he has block shedding. Now, in my opinion, the power moves and the finesse moves are the most important. You guys can say whatever you want, but if you guys watch any of my gameplay, twitch.tv/GmiasWorld, the live gameplays, you would see like, oh, okay, yo, this is what's going on. All right, I see what he's talking about. You would be able to understand that Bosa is in the backfield before the play even starts. Like, bro, Bosa is probably having an affair with a lot of these quarterback wives because he's always in the backfield. All right, he's in their backfield, their wives' backfield. That's pretty much what it's all about. So I would definitely look into this, okay, with Bruce Smith, because he's one of the rare ones that has those high 90s and additional block shedding at the right end position. Now, Aaron Donald, he has a little bit more speed because some of you guys are asking about that. And you're like, bro, what's the point? Let me explain something, right? You see, these legend chemistries, I don't know if I want to use them, all right? I don't know if I'm going to have a whole team of legends or whatever I'm going to do. But if you look at what they do, it adds a little bit more to the squad, okay? And then you can see with 30 players, it also adds speed when you go straight legends. But that's a very, very expensive route to take, which is why I've been dealing with lockdown. But I'm probably going to go pass rush with my players and see how we could do with more finesse moves, more power moves, stuff like that. Because I believe that power moves and finesse moves are the meta. I believe that that's more important than the block shedding, especially since I did draft champions and I've played salary cap a lot. Those are the type of players that I keep in my lineup. So it kind of makes sense to me to do it that way. you guys may, have more success with block shedding because you play a lot of SAG-D. Like, you probably have everybody in zone, and then they're running around, and then you have like 2 guys blitzing. Which are the guys that usually sack me? It's guys like you that do that probably sack me. When you send like 6 or 7, I'm usually able to protect myself a lot better. But, dudes start sending 2, it's nothing I can do about it. Dudes just go right through the middle and smash me up. But I'm working on the chemistries, which is why you don't see anything with him right now, because I don't know the way I'm going to base my team. It's still very, very early in the year. You guys got to give me till like September to when I decide. But I do know that all my secondary, I'm going to want them with lockdown. I do know that much. Like Sean Taylor, all these guys. I recommended these guys already. Barr, even though right now there's a bug going around where you don't really get a reaction to the ball. As a matter of fact, while we're here, I'm going to go to the settings page before I get off, because those are the 3 that I'm recommending for part 5. Make sure you check out the other ones just to make sure that you understand exactly what's going on with the power-ups. So this is the 5th one. So if you want to build your team, you should definitely be doing that according to the lines that I'm giving you. We're going to go over the settings, and I'm going to see exactly what's going on real quick, because for some reason, they've been letting me receive the ball a lot, and I like to get it differently. So let's go. We have the all Madden. That's that. Okay, we have those things. Auto flip off. Okay. Auto strafe. Why is auto strafe on? Did they switch my stuff? That's why my players have been acting stupid. See, ball hawk I keep on. Okay, that's fine. I don't even know what these are. I just leave, the heat seeker assist and all that stuff. But I didn't realize that. Defensive auto strafe was supposed to be off this whole time, and they had it on. I think with the patch, they switched it, and then they had me to receive. I knew they did that. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's pretty much what it is right there. Make sure that you guys have ball hawk on. I don't really care about these. I don't think these do anything. Since they've added that doesn't really mean anything, but I strafe myself, so I don't need the computer to do it for me. And that's why I was trying to figure out, like, why is my players acting so stupid all the time? And that was it. So if you've recently patched the game and haven't adjusted that, I think EA automatically changed that. All right, guys? So you need to go back and check that out and see exactly what's going on with it, because that can be a huge problem for you with your defensive control. So in conclusion, I would definitely recommend the OBJ up to an 88. I wouldn't go past that unless you got your bankroll like that. Would he be useful? Yes, because his stats are better than Tyreek Hill, but I don't know about doing that right now. Zach Martin and Bruce Smith, okay? Let me know if you're building your team, how it's looking, what's your overall. Leave it in the comment section, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.